I've had too much caffeine. I feel like talking. I really wanted to talk about these things because I feel like it resonates with a lot of people, but also is part of my daily experience and my daily journey in wanting to lose weight and having lost weight and losing it again. You know, it's a lifelong journey overall to having a better lifestyle. So I think there are some key points that people can take away from this. And it might be just good to talk about these things because a lot of things that people do express and they do talk about, but I just feel like I might have a few things to add from my own experience, and I hope that some people would find it helpful. I just want to preface this by saying that I am not a coach, I'm not a nutritionist, I am not a dietitian, I am not in the position of telling people what to do. I'm just sharing my own thoughts. Hopefully that is not taken as any sort of advice. Maybe as something just to take away. At the end of the day, nobody is perfect in the journey that they're going through. We're all doing this together, so why not just sort of bounce back and forth in terms of key points to give and take and share. So the title of this video, 5 reasons why you are not losing weight. The point of this video is not to shame anyone for the struggle that they're going through. At the end of the day, it is the struggle that most of us will know at any point in our lives. So without further ado, here are my top 5 reasons for why someone may not be losing weight. Number 1, you're not in a calorie deficit. This is something that I am learning myself a lot more, how important it is. I have been on a journey my entire life wanting to lose weight. And I feel like I knew what I was doing and I knew the importance of reaching certain targets of macronutrients, reaching a certain number of workouts per week, getting enough calories in so I'm maintaining the muscle that I have. Over time, you're going to see the amount of calories that you are consuming. It will make you gain weight if you are not using the energy storage appropriately. And if you're not eating enough, you will not have the energy necessary. You will not have the capacity to sort of operate at your maximum potential. And so it's very important to eat enough, but you have to be aware of how much you're consuming, and only within the understanding of the calorie intake that you should be taking in will you be able to lose weight over time. Number 2, you do not enjoy the exercise that you're doing. This is so important. As someone who genuinely enjoys working out, I didn't discover what I actually enjoyed doing until later in my life, where I found myself doing it, not because I have to do it, but because I want to do it. And also because it's kind of part of my routine. I do enjoy working out. My specific way happens to be weight training. And I can't say that would be the same thing for everybody, but I feel like it is very important for everybody to do, whether they like it or not. But it's very important at the end of the day to do a workout that you personally enjoy doing. Because if you are forcing yourself to be on the treadmill every other day even, then at some point it's okay. Like, you do have to prioritize the importance of your cardiac health. But with that said, benefits of weight training go above and beyond over a long period of time. And that's something I personally enjoy. Whether it be hiking for you, rock climbing, hell, even just taking a stroll down a park. It's good for your heart, it's good for your brain, and it's going to be something that adds up over time. Whether you notice it or not at first, you will in due time. So number 3, you are not eating the right food. This is extremely important because it's something that I struggle with myself all the time. I'm kind of reaping the benefits when I do eat the right food. And when I don't eat the right food, I kind of face the consequences. Whether I notice it or not, my body notices it. I'm eating, for example, let's say last night I really wanted to eat burgers and fries. I was not even hungry. It was like maybe 10 or 11. Regardless of how I felt, I wanted what I wanted. I knew I had to sort of stop myself, because even though that's what I wanted, it's not what I needed in the moment. Understood later on that I actually did not eat enough protein that particular day, and that's perhaps why I was having certain cravings. At the same time, I'm also currently in need of more iron, so I understood that's why I wanted iron-rich food, just not eating enough throughout the day that I ended up having a late night craving. I actually started my day off with a sweet option, which is healthy, homemade. It was cottage cheese. I made it into ice cream. It was cottage cheese, blended up. I added protein powder and I added a little bit of honey. It was good, but I think next time I'll make it without the protein powder. I'm getting tired of the flavor. It was healthy and it was, you know, probably like 10 grams or more of protein. So that's like good. It's not amazing. It's good enough to start my day with something sort of healthy. I learned this about myself later on. I shouldn't start my day off with sweets. And again, this is just something about me, and I learned that about myself over time. So the takeaway from this is if you're not eating the right food, then you are going to notice certain things. Ideally, you will notice it. A lot of people will not, especially if they've been eating certain foods for a very long period of time. But as soon as they make changes, they will see the difference, inevitably. Number 5. Sorry, that was number 4. You're not saying no enough. You may want something at a certain moment in time, but you have to know when is it something that you actually need versus something that you simply want. I really want to say yes to myself all the time for anything that I want. And it has become sort of overbearing on my life so much that I need to make a difference. I need to make a change, and I cannot allow more than what I actually require. That could be considered for intake, sure, like maybe an intake of carbohydrates, or maybe it could be as simple as leniency with time to rest. And rest is important, especially as a woman. Rest, well, especially as a human being, as any being, okay? Rest is vital for recovery, for muscle maintenance, for muscle growth. What I want to highlight is that at some point in our lives, we all sort of become complacent. We don't want to change something in order to get what we are after. And that's something that is going to be really, really, really challenging, because it's going to shape you as a person as you go on with being consistent in the choices that you're making to better your own life. And I'm saying that not to the camera, but I'm saying that also to the reflection of myself, because I know that with the changes that I'm making, I will see a different person 2 days from now, 2 weeks from now, 2 months from now. And this will help me in the long run. Whether I lose weight or not, these changes will make a huge impact on my life. Number 5, I think a lot of people are super comfortable with their lives. I'm super comfortable with my life. In order to change, we have to be uncomfortable. We have to do the things that we do not want to do in order to get where we want to be. I think there's a lot more that I could say about this, but I think I'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining me on watching this video, on my creation of this video. And I hope that it's been helpful, even in the tiniest bit. And if so, if not, you're welcome to join me on my journey regardless. And I look forward to making more videos in the future. Thanks, bye.